How's it going, guys? It's Brappy Gaming, and today you can see I'm playing out my Conqueror, but I want to do something a little bit different. This is a pre-recorded video, so I'm just talking over some gameplay. It was a really good game I had, and I was using mostly just Hesh. And I think through all my gameplay, I was playing with some of the Americans and some of the Russians, although they don't really have Hesh, and then I don't have any tanks that have Hesh in Germany, mostly just the British so far. And I love the British Hesh so much. And I know all the Hesh is the same, honestly, but it's because the size of the gun, it's a 120mm cannon. This Hesh has an insane amount of penetration. As you saw, I just wrecked that leopard, no problem. And Hesh is like an APHE round to me. Once it enters the tank, it pretty much just decimates the tank. Now, one thing Hesh does have a problem with is detonating ammo. You could hit ammo dead on, and it will not detonate it unless you somehow explosion shrapnels down into it. But the point of this video is Hesh with the Conqueror is one of the craziest combos I have ever seen. APDS is great, APDS is phenomenal, but Hesh just wrecks every tank you hit. As you'll see right now, I'm bouncing around like crazy for my King Tiger. The 88's doing nothing to me. It's literally just bouncing off my arm. I've bounced 2 rounds now. The Conqueror has some of the best mantlet armor in the game. I mean, it's up to 300mm. You can bounce APDS and heat off your mantlet. It's insane. Now, your lower plate will kill you, but your upper plate will bounce everything too. Don't angle this tank too much because you have terrible side armor. But this tank, I've been playing it. I've been getting down tiered a lot or even mixed tiered, and I'm just wrecking tanks with it. As you saw in the beginning, all those tanks I killed with just Hesh, you wreck tanks. That's the 3rd round I bounced for a Tiger. These poor Tigers are just bouncing, and your cupola can be easily penned, yes, but if you miss just by a little bit, you're hitting 175, 180mm of armor, and you're bouncing right off it. Now, as you will notice, I am looking. There's 2 Tigers shooting at me, and the one Tiger has a great position to where I cannot hit his upper plate. Because with my Hesh, I only have like 152mm of penetration, so I cannot go through his cheeks. I mean, his mantlet, because I don't have enough arms. 180, I don't have 152. But you see, not bounced, but I stopped the heat round from my leopard right there, which is luckily. But that Tiger bounced, and another Tiger bounced. And then I took out the Tiger's barrel, which I was trying to do before I load up my APDS to take out the Tiger, because all I have is his cheek shots. T. But I'm looking for that leopard because he does have heat, and that scares me. I even know he might even shot Hesh at me. It honestly might have been Hesh because it did no damage to me. But I have a Tiger to my right here. I have a Tiger straight ahead, and I have this leopard. This leopard I just missed. His frontal wheel catches the round, and right there I bounced his APDS off my front hull. That wasn't even off my cheek, and I bounced it around from the Tiger. I mean, you just dominate. And that was a bad shot here. I screwed this one up. I think I took out. I don't think I hit anything there. Just a little too high. The cannon for the Conqueror is phenomenal. It has a pretty long reload, but the ammo and just the velocity and the power of this gun is just insane. And the stabilizer is just insane. I think that's number 7 now. I bounced number 8. I'm not sure anymore. I've lost count. But this game was just phenomenal. I just wrecked every tank. My Hesh was just doing damage. I will eventually load up APDS to take out the Tiger out. Like I said, I go through his mantlet, then I go through his front hull. Excuse me. And I wish I would have had my Hesh load up for the second shot, because I would have ripped right through his head. I would have destroyed him in one shot, but instead I don't. Sucks. Now there, I don't think I hit anything yet. I think I missed again. And I don't know if I load up my APDS or not, or I load up Hesh one more time. I'm not sure. I think I load up Hesh one more time. And I think I go for either a tickle my throat, gross. Tiger or a leopard here. Excuse me, coughing like crazy. I think I go for here's a Tiger. I think I miss him, honestly. I think he gets right past my gun, and I'm waiting for the leopard to him to push. I was going to take that shot sooner, but I didn't want to risk it, and I risked it there, and I just missed, which I was so mad at. And so I loaded my APDS up. I was getting for that Tiger 2 to push me again, so I knew he was still over there. I knew his barrel was repaired, and there's another bounce for another Tiger. I knew his barrel was repaired, so I was getting ready for him to poke again. He had a perfect spot where my Hesh cannot do any damage to him. And so I'm looking for him, and I see that he's hiding behind houses. Bam, right through his mantlet, no problem. Kill his gunner and commander. Now he's out for the fight for a little bit, and I'm now going to go back to looking for that leopard again. because I know he's still over there. I'm not sure if he's gonna push or he's gonna sit there and just wait for me. So I was being very cautious. I believe it's him, and I bounce another round from the leopard. I think he has to be shooting APDS at me, but I'm still bouncing APDS rounds from him, and that's awesome. Like that's stopping him from killing me. I think I see the tiger there. Yeah, I see the tiger moving. It's a cannon barrel shot, still nothing. So that poor tiger's just been. I've ruined that poor tiger's day. He has really nothing left in that tank to shoot with. Now I'm gonna sit there. And I think I sit here for a little bit longer. So I think I'm afraid to push up because that leopard's still over there waiting for me. And I'm afraid to push because those two tigers could get me if I do push. So I don't want to expose too much of my side to them. I want to keep that my outside. I basically want to face my turret there at all times. And now I'm looking for that tiger again. Yeah, he pops smoke, and by now he should have his cannon barrel fixed. So I'm looking for right now, and I think I eventually find it. I do. Yeah, there he puts around me, and I bounce it. He starts shooting a machine gun, and this is where I had my hesh load up because I get a shot right through his driver and his driver and loader. And I wish I would have had my hesh load up because that would have decimated that tiger so badly. And with that tiger dead, I'm gonna push up, load some hesh up again. This is my hesh video. Absolutely loving the British right now. British are just dominating. Get my hesh load up. Actually, I'm out of APDS. Kill that tiger. Well, no, I got the assist on him, and I'm looking for the leopard now. And I see that I think there's a wyvern that marked him. So I'm like, okay, now I can push that guy. And I see that his interior mark 10 died, so I think that's the tiger over there. And that's him just popping smoke, so I'm like, you know what, just keep pushing, don't just try to get past him, don't want to get side shot from him, but I can't sit there all day and wait for him. So I keep pushing here, keep pushing. I know that leopard or the tiger's in front of me still, so I'm being really careful about him. He's up there somewhere, so I'm going to keep pushing up. I'm going to try to go for a B, because it's the last objective we have. So I'm going to keep pushing, no one's to our right. I was checking to make sure that Kugel or Coelian's not pushing up on me. Nothing, no tigers, no Yag tigers, no leopards. It was a very mixed game. It was kind of cool. You don't get these games very often where it's very mixed. And so I'm gonna keep pushing here. And when you guys see it, I'll round this corner. And this poor leopard didn't know what he was looking the wrong way. And yeah, you have to be careful with the leopard because of that frontal track. It will stop your hash rounds. The frag's on the front of its frontal armor, and its added armor on its cheeks will stop a hesh round too, so you gotta be careful. Then I see this tiger. Now this is interesting. This tiger shoots me. Boom. He takes out my track. So I'm turning my tank into him. I took out a lot of damage out of him. He took a lot of damage on me. I'm turning my tank to him. He's still looking at me. I'm waiting to get the last hash round, trying to block him. Now this was weird. He took out my my driver, and my other track. So I was looking at him like, did he shoot? What did he shoot at me? Did he shoot a heat? Like, does the tiger have a heat round? Did his Panzergranat round literally just rip through my entire tank? Because he killed my driver and took out my left track. I was so confused. I was trying to figure out how he took out my left track out. I wasn't so confused how he killed my driver. I just figured he went through my lower plate. But the reason he took my left track out, I don't know how. Now if that was like an APDS or heat, I could understand, so it would rip through my entire tank and gone to the other side. But I'm pretty sure he just fired his APHE round, unless he launched his heat at me, went through my entire tank, which I don't know if it has enough penetration to do that. But oh well, I'm losing ammo. I only have 8 hesh rounds left. You actually go through ammo pretty fast in this tank. I was actually really surprised how fast I went through ammo, because I loaded up I think 20 rounds and I'm already almost out of them. I'm at 8 all the way to 12 rounds. Pretty crazy. And I see there's a Coelian up here, I believe. If I'm in the right game. I might not be in the right game. Yeah, it's a Coelian. Right to my right here. I see him at the last second. I was really pushing right there, and I was going to shoot him, but I just missed him right there next to the top of the train. That would have one-shot him so badly. Either would have hit his lower plate or his top mantlet, and I would have been fine. And he starts shooting his rounds at me, and his rounds will wreck the side of this tank. So you instantly want to turn your front to him, and he has no chance of penning you at all. I see him there. Now you cannot. And one thing with the Coelians, you cannot hull break a Coelian. It's a plane coming down on me. So I'm like, I should have shot. Honestly, I should have shot for his down low. I should have shot for his top plate, but oh well, I missed it. I critiqued him pretty bad. He's basically worthless now. He's got really nothing left. I keep pushing him, and I think I get a mark here on the right hand side. And I was thinking, I'm like, please man, and I got hit by something. I realized it was a plane, kind of scared me. And I was thinking like, please man, do not let that be a fake mark. Please tell me that's someone over there. If not, yeah, that's what happens. I get shot by a Yag Tiger. Sets me on fire. I'm looking for him. I do not see him. I'm like, oh crap, oh crap. Then I see that if he didn't shoot his machine gun, I don't think I ever would have spotted him. Now this is weird. Watch. I shoot the Yag Tiger with my hesh, but I don't pen. And I was kind of sitting there, and I'm like, wait a minute. How'd that not pen? Because I have 152 millimeters of penetration, but it didn't go through. And I think that's like, I think it's the same thing as the Tiger 2H, correct? It has the same top plate armor. It's no difference. And this is where I just fly with my Wyvern. I still don't know how I didn't get him here. I completely chucked that up and missed. But oh well, it happens. I took out that Falco Wolf I shot, and it's a Horton right there. Shot both of them. This is pretty funny. I was not expecting this to happen. I flew around. I see that guy smoking. I cannot tell which way he's going. I don't know if he's flying towards me or away from me. And I see like, oh crap, he's flying at me. Try to dive on him. He completely misses. He gets a little nick on me. And then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take this Yag Tiger. He dies. And all of a sudden, Falco Wolf dies. I'm like, yes. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. As always, you guys are the best. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video,